Curse of Oak Island closing in on elusive offset chamber. The Curse of Oak Island has been trying to get underground for a few seasons of snow. Rain and flooding have stopped them every step of the way. However, they recently started using more high-tech equipment in their exploration and believe they have finally discovered underground chambers and passages they can work toward. Here's what they just found concerning the elusive offset chamber on the island. Will Curse of Oak Island finally find offset chamber? The guys on the Curse of Oak Island have been trying everything they can to find and get into the elusive offset chamber that they believe will lead them to the mythical treasure. However, they keep facing obstacles that make it harder and harder as they go. This week's episode showed them honing in on locating the elusive flood tunnels that they think it is protecting the treasure. They have been using cutting-edge technology lately, allowing them to see underground without digging and tunneling. This radar, the GPR tech, has detected what they believe is the offset chamber in the Money Pit area. The synopsis read, as the team continues to uncover evidence that they may be close to the flood tunnels, cutting-edge, ground-penetrating radar results detect what could be the elusive offset chamber in the Money Pit, via Reddit. However, as many fans might have expected, while they teased the fabled offset chamber, they never actually found it and just hinted that they had a better idea of where it could be. Fans on Reddit were not impressed. You mean the completely fabricated offset chamber? We need Gary to swoop in and find some nails and costume jewelry. Rip garden shaft. If only the technology existed to pump water out of a hole. Are they finding anything on Curse of Oak Island? With so many fans tired of the Curse of Oak Island's promise of tunnels, vaults, Viking treasure, and Knights Templar connections, the show tries to give them a different reason to watch. Rick Lagina said it isn't about finding treasure regarding his TV show. According to Rick, people should watch the show to learn history. You'll learn history on the History Channel about this really unique place. A world-class mystery has yet unsolved and a world-class treasure hunt. In fact, the world's longest-running treasure hunt. So stay tuned, please. It's going to be a heck of a ride. Rick and company took trips to other locations this season alone to learn more about the Vikings settling into North America. While this information supports theories that Vikings were on the island in the past, it was mostly about teaching people about how Vikings made their way to this part of the world. The Curse of Oak Island has enthralled viewers for years, a tantalizing mix of history, legend, and relentless pursuit. The Lagina brothers, Rick and Marty, have poured their hearts and resources into unraveling the mysteries of this enigmatic island off the coast of Nova Scotia. Season after season, they've come closer to the fabled treasure that legend claims lies hidden beneath its surface. And now they may be on the verge of their most significant breakthrough yet, the elusive offset chamber. A breakthrough decades in the making. The concept of an offset chamber isn't new to the treasure hunting world. Over the years, theories have abounded about a hidden vault buried apart from the primary booby-trapped tunnels to protect its treasures. Previous digs, sonar scans, and seismic testing on Oak Island have suggested tantalizing hints of its existence, but finding it has been as elusive as the treasure itself. Now, thanks to cutting-edge technology and dogged determination, the Oak Island team believes they're zeroing in on the chamber's exact location. In a recent episode, the team revealed new data from a series of borehole drillings in the Money Pit area. These boreholes intersected a strange void roughly 100 feet below the surface, one with characteristics unlike any natural formation. The material extracted from the void included fragments of wood, evidence of human construction, and traces of metal that could be part of ancient tools or even artifacts. Marty Lagina's excitement was palpable as he examined the findings. This might just be the key to everything, he said, holding up a fragment of centuries-old timber. The offset chamber, engineering marvel or myth. Skeptics have long dismissed the idea of an offset chamber as fanciful. However, the Oak Island team's latest findings lend credibility to the theory. The chamber, if it exists, is thought to have been built as a failsafe against the elaborate flood traps that have plagued treasure hunters for over 2 centuries. By placing the treasure in an offset location, the original builders would have ensured that anyone following the decoy shafts and tunnels would never find their true prize. Dr. Ian Spooner, a geoscientist working closely with the team, believes the void's composition points to human ingenuity. This isn't just a random cavity, he explained during an analysis segment. The layers of wood and metal suggest deliberate construction, possibly to divert attention or protect something valuable. The discovery has reignited interest in historic accounts of the island, from tales of the Knights Templar to Captain Kidd's buried loot. High stakes and higher hopes. Rick Lagina, ever the optimist, has cautioned the team to temper their expectations. "We've had promising leads before," he reminded them. "But this feels different. This feels big." To confirm their findings, the team has brought in a suite of new technologies, including ground-penetrating radar, GPR, and 3D imaging, to map the underground structure in precise detail. Early results from these scans show a network of voids that could very well lead to the chamber itself. Adding to the intrigue, a piece of parchment recovered from an earlier dig in the money pit has been re-examined in light of the offset chamber theory. The fragment, bearing faint markings, could be part of a larger document or map that once guided treasure seekers to the vault. Marty, ever the pragmatist, quipped, "If we're lucky, this will be the X that marks the spot." Historical clues align. As the hunt for the offset chamber heats up, the team has also turned to historical records for guidance. Recently uncovered documents from the 1700s hint at unusual activity on the island, including accounts of strange excavations and sightings of mysterious ships. These records, combined with the team's findings, suggest that the chamber could date back several centuries, possibly tied to the Templar Knights or a Spanish galleon laden with New World gold. Carmen Legg, the team's resident blacksmithing expert, examined some of the metal fragments recovered from the boreholes. His analysis pointed to iron tools from the late 1600s, further cementing the timeline. Whoever did this, Legg said, was working with precision and purpose. They weren't just digging holes. They were building something to last. Digging deeper. The team's plan moving forward is as ambitious as it is risky. They aim to widen one of the boreholes to create a shaft large enough for exploration. This operation will involve heavy machinery, specialized equipment, and round-the-clock effort. The challenges are enormous, from the risk of tunnel collapses to the ever-present danger of triggering the flood traps that have thwarted so many before them. Despite the risks, the team's determination is unwavering. For Rick and Marty, this is more than a treasure hunt. It's a quest to uncover history and solve a puzzle that has defied explanation for centuries. As Rick put it, every step we take brings us closer to the truth. And the truth is worth every ounce of effort. The legacy of Oak Island. The search for the offset chamber is the latest chapter in a saga that has captivated the world. From the discovery of coconut fibers and Roman-era artifacts to the mysterious stone tablet inscribed with indecipherable symbols, every find has deepened the mystery and fueled the team's resolve. But the offset chamber represents something more. A tangible link to the treasure's ultimate resting place. For viewers, the stakes have never been higher. The tantalizing possibility of a breakthrough has sparked renewed enthusiasm among fans and theorists alike. Online forums are abuzz with speculation, dissecting every clue and debating what the chamber might hold. Could it be golden jewels, religious relics, or something even more extraordinary? The answers remain buried for now. A final push. As the season hurtles toward its conclusion, all eyes are on the Lagina brothers and their team. Their journey has been one of perseverance and passion, marked by moments of triumph and heartbreak. But with each discovery, they've come closer to achieving what many believed was impossible. Whether they uncover the offset chamber this season or the next, one thing is certain. The Curse of Oak Island continues to weave its spell, a captivating tale of adventure, mystery, and the enduring human spirit. And as Rick aptly said during a quiet moment by the money pit, the treasure may be elusive, but the journey is priceless.